Ladies and gentlemen, you're in tune to Love FM. We're accompanied by NEMA representatives who have just confirmed that the storm is officially over, Belize. It has turned into a Category 1 hurricane. Miss Young, please explain what this means.
Good day, Belize. On behalf of the National Emergency Management Organization, I want to thank you to keeping in tune with the weather updates. Tropical Storm Beverly has been upgraded to a Category 1 hurricane. At this point, all public buildings have 2 red flags with a black dot in the center. We're experiencing winds of approximately 85 miles per hour. Some potential damages include damages to roofs, gutters, and vinyl siding. Large tree branches may snap, shallow-rooted trees could fall, and power outages are likely to occur due to downed power lines. We are expecting storm surges of 4 to 5 feet above normal tide levels, and risk of coastal and low-lying inland flooding from heavy rains. We advise that all coastal residents are urged to remain indoors and prepare for landfall within the next few hours.
Thank you, Miss Young, for that update. Once again, we remind all residents to stay indoors. Hurricane conditions can be extremely dangerous. We'll have another update shortly, but for now, stay tuned.
Okay, Kelvin, you need for go now.
Crazy?
What I mean?
You know hear the weatherman just call one official hurricane. They hit Barrmouth, brother. You expect me to go through this stuff?
You think while rain will stop for we project? You think while rain could stop for we hustle? Come on, Brett. Think. You know do another power. You have to go now.
And what if I don't want to go? What if I don't depend on that?
Listen to me, Lee boy. We own you. So when I tell you to do something, make sure you do it. Check? Now go from in front of me.
I get myself into this, man. How I could get myself into this?
My people, my community, this is Bernard reporting to all of you who don't have access to a radio. I repeat, the hurricane has officially made landfall. Winds are now clocking in at over 85 miles per hour and rise. Rainfall is becoming torrential. If you're hearing this and you're not yet in shelter, find cover immediately. Let me be clear. This is not the time to take chances. I know some of you may be tempted to peek outside, maybe even step out to check on livestock or neighbors. But as deceiving as the weather may seem in brief moments of calm, this is only the beginning. The outer bands of the storm are hitting us now, and conditions will worsen fast. Please, do not underestimate the danger. Debris is already being reported flying across our streets. We lost power in several districts, and floodwaters are starting to rise in the lower southern areas. For those in shelter, stay put. For those hunkered down at home, move away from windows and check that your emergency supplies are within your reach. I know a lot of you are scared. You're not alone. We're in this together. The best thing you can do for your family and your neighbor right now is to stay indoors, stay alert, and stay calm. We'll continue to provide updates as long as we can, but for now, please, I say again, do not go outside. This storm has arrived and it's only just begun to show its strength. I will update you with more information as soon as we get it.
Hi. Thanks for giving that update, Bernard. A lot of people don't have access to radio and the phone lines ended down. Thank goodness we have this loudspeaker.
Beans, I hope they could hear. With the wind are so hard to hear from a distance.
You know what? Anything will help right now, Bernard. Anything.
Beans, I noticed Kelvin Kechankill walk out in at the middle of my speech.
I noticed the same thing. But you notice when Foster slap her? I wonder what kind of trouble they two up to.
Was it in the middle of the storm?
You think they have anything at all to do with William's disappearance?
That's now a possibility, Beans. A possibility indeed. A funny thing is that I overhear Kitchen Kill say how he worried about William the Miss for so long.
Yo, Kelvin! 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 Why catch a kill? Kelvin, wait, man. Come back inside. Man, don't run, man.
You go back inside, Marco.
I going inside only if you come inside too. You know here they say that the hurricane the right time, my brother. Everybody need to stay indoor, come inside.
I have one little errand figure on. You know how to catch and kill.
You have everything you need in the shelter from the hurricane.
You know exactly what I mean. When I say I have an errand figure on, my
What?
brother.
I can't be that the phosphor they send you out in the weather.
This no have nothing to do with none of your business.
Kelvin.
You need to go back and take care and look after your wife.
Kelvin, no be stupid right now. The hurricane just take land. So you want to see all kind of debris and all kind of things and they could get hurt.
You think nobody care?
Kelvin, tell me the truth. This have anything to do with the fact that nobody know where William there?
Aye,
That true?
Marco, sometimes you know too much.
Come on, Kelvin. This that too much now. It's dangerous to go out there in this hurricane.
You don't think I know? You don't think I hate that I can't feel safe? But guess what? Unlike you, I don't have one rich house, one pretty wife, pretty picnic.
What that supposed to mean?
You don't think I could be like you, where everybody forgive for all the bad things? You could gamble your whole life away, and your wife will still want to forgive you? Me, Mr. Catch and Kill. Sure, I had a one bad thing, and the whole village feel ready to crucify me.
I don't get you.
You see you? People look up to you. You, since you got your big job the forestry, you respectable. Even if you like the fool, they talk about Joe and Phosphor, but people know I say that. Cause all I could say is you that one hero.
Hero? By what ya?
Look, Marco. Look for me, Marco. I don't have nothing to lose. Why you think they call me Catch and Kill? Because I live only by what I could hustle, my brother. You think I choose it that way there? I don't have nobody to live for. I got no ma, no pa, and no money to support one family. You think I choose it? I would have won your life, brother. I had nobody hero. I had just a road man, Marco. Road man.
It don't have to be like this, Kelvin. We have to start to think about we actions. We have to start to do the right thing for Barrmouth. You could be a real hero. Join me and stop this nonsense where Joe and Phosphorus start.
Stop it now, Marco. Guess what? Man like me, yeah, still need feed. And I have to live. I want to live your check. I want to live, Marco.
We the Barrmouth. We look out for each other around here,
Only
brother.
person will look out for me than me, Marco.
Come on, Kelvin, think.
I watch you. While you had to play husband of the year, I got things.
Man, I hope that young boy know he'd get himself in now.
Reports now coming in that the Coast Guard has located an individual pinned beneath debris at the Barrmouth entrance where the river meets the sea. The identity of the person has not been confirmed. Emergency support has been requested, but the storm's second half is approaching fast.
Barrmouth debris? I wonder. It could be William.
Betty, you hear the news, no?
Yes, Barrmouth. That's too close to home, Bernard. What if it's him?
Betty, I was going to say anything, but something not right.
But then it couldn't, right? Because William wouldn't.
I bet we must stay positive. But the truth is some strange things they happen around Barrmouth and bad things right here in the shelter.
I've seen many strange things since I arrived here. My poor mother must be crying in heaven. But tell me, what exactly are you observing, Bernard?
All kind of things. First, Kelvin catch and kill, acting very strange. I caught him sneaking off just before the winds died down. Then I saw him having a big conversation with Marco. Then he gone.
Kelvin, during a hurricane? That's dangerous.
I was thinking the same thing.
But the radio announcer specifically say stay indoors. And you did your best with the microphone to advise everyone to stay in. Why would he do that?
But the question is, what would possibly be more important than being in a shelter?
What on earth?
And it's not just him, you know. Joe, Phosphoro. I loaned the same whispering. Every minute Joe checking his phone.
Well, I actually was surprised that I saw both of them around helping. First I thought, very brave of them. But now come to think of it.
I don't know, but I find everything so suspicious.
Exactly. I've been suspecting things too, Bernard. William's absence. You know, the weird messages I found on his notepad last week. Listen, names, there's figures, initials, and then when I was packing up, you wouldn't believe, I saw some weird documents with his name on it. But I brought it just in case.
What kind of documents, Bets?
I'm not sure, Bernard, but it has details of plots of land near the nature reserve.
Nature reserve? But people can't own land in any nature reserve. Buying land is prohibited. You prevent the tree from get cut down and prevent destruction of the ecosystem or commercial development.
What I also know though, Bernard, is that buffer zones around reserves may have private parcels for sale, and land use there may be more flexible but still subject to environmental rules. But the look on the area on the documents, the land mentioned, guess what? On the reserve itself.
But who would give access to that land?
It has to be someone who knows the area in the reserve and in the forest, who have access to the map of the area. Marco!
It can't be.
Oh my goodness.
We could be wrong. I know Marco from since he the Lee boy. So I doubt he'll get involved.
You'd never know what people will do for money and power.
Well, it would make sense why you had to talk with Kelvin and look so worried.
How did he get so caught up in this boil up, especially with Joe and Phosphor of all people?
Well, you could expect anything from them two fools. But Marco?
We need to get to the bottom of all of this.
Thing is, Betty, we can't do much tonight.
No, but I'm going to ask questions.
I ain't no business out here in this weather. When anybody at the thing? If police catch me out here, they want to carry me in the station. I don't know this here as. Is that here as when I'm supposed to meet up with Joe? At least that's the way I tell him. William! I hope first for a ball and never get here, you know. Why of them man here insist we go to fool in a bad weather? What the hell? That William Chuck? But where he there? William! He could have doing anything with a year. What the hell? The Coast Guard that. And the Mike they drive too. No. I have William in the boat. I can't go far from the areas here.
Headquarters, come in. Headquarters, come in. Man, what are you going on with this service? Good thing the rain is slowed down. Headquarters, come in.
This is headquarters. Come in.
This is Coast Guard Patrol Delta 1. We've located an injured male at Barrmouth, the junction of the river and the sea. Subject was pinned beneath debris and appears to be suffering from a snake bite to the leg. Condition is critical. He's conscious but disoriented, showing signs of infection and fever. Requesting urgent medical evac and anti-venom dispatch. Repeat, this is a life-threatening situation. Over.
Help. Kill me. What is your ETA to the nearest triage post? Over.
We're experiencing too much debris on the water, making it difficult to travel with speed. The rain is finally holding up, so I would say maybe 20 minutes. Over.
Not a snake!
The rains are ceasing because you are experiencing the eye. It is officially landed on Barrmouth. It is very important that you get to base as soon as possible. Over.
Copy that. I'm trying my best to maneuver through all this debris. He's bleeding heavily, and I'm trying to get to you as soon as possible. Over.
The muddy waters will also make it a challenge, so watch out for those. You shouldn't have been in open waters during the first half, but the patient is lucky you were there, and you are lucky that nothing happened to you. Be back safe. Over.
Copy that. I will try my best to quickly